microphone. There we go. Now we got the right mic. The desktop audio is good. And game's good. Alright, here we go. We left off Monster Rancher 4. Now we have... Let's check our monsters and see where everybody's at real quick. We're starting with Melmetal at C. No stars. Fuzzy Wuzzy is a B with 1 star. But he might be able to do A rank. That's our hope. Reaper, he's got A rank speed, but nothing else. So he's gonna wait until after Fuzzy Wuzzy makes his A. Give him a little more time to build up and bulk up. She's not quite C rank, but she's getting there. And he's a solid D. So, that's where everybody stands. Now let's see here. Looks like Dust is up next. And that's good. She's shadowboxing today, she's not tired. And not hungry, so we're actually pretty good. Alright, now let's go ahead and check our calendar. So Dust is up. No problem. I could do Melmetal, but he's not quite ready to go to up the next rank. We know that. He's getting there, but he's just not quite there yet. So we'll do Dust. Melmetal, we'll be checking him on this week to see if he is actually ready to scale up. Fuzzy Wuzzy. And then Dust and Flipper are gonna get a team off here. That's good. Melmetal there. Fuzzy Wuzzy there. So Fuzzy Wuzzy grabs these two. Then so he grabs August and September. But I won't need this one in October as a last resort. I'll be able to make A rank, which is our goal for the day. That is the goal, is to get at least 1 A rank monster. But we're not sure. So we'll have to wait and see. Unfortunately, Melmetal needs his August, his September. He needs his August, both Septembers in order to make this chance. So we'll see how he competes. Who knows? He might actually make it this time around. Not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, that was good. Good lanes. Good games. Alright, so no one's there, no one's over there. Alright, so let's have food. Give me those screws. I'm okay with that. Now let's see here. He's hungry, so he can actually have real food. The big goal here is to whittle down some of our unnecessary items. So like in this case, she gets chocolate, but doesn't give her a lot of sustenance. So food ranking doesn't go very far. But she does like it, so that's good. And we'll do a mango. Actually, I want to praise her real quick. Make sure she's very happy. And he can use some food. He likes potatoes, so he can have a potato. There we go. Let's go on to the daily fight. Competition time. Good to go. Skater challenge. Alright, let's have a look here. So we're in, okay, so this is a yes. Your opponent quit. Well, thank you. That's all I need to do is one fight. So Fate is a plant. Yeah. Right now, I mean, doesn't bother me any. I mean, she's good. She doesn't need it. Well, that's the whole centipede thing. Let me see. That's that one. That one. Because this one's really useful. If it hits. That was beautiful. That was also beautiful. Nope, defended against the intelligence attack. Ow. Ow. Come on. Come on. This is horrible. Come on. No, thank you. There's no reason. Missed, I'm dead. Wow. I hate when they do that. That's spam, 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 spam. You don't even get a chance to respond. I tried multiple times to block. I couldn't get a block off. Because of it. When you accept the input for a counter. But it's okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to scold her. Food. There. Yeah, we're gonna scold her for not doing what she's supposed to. Which is, actually do damage to the target. It's fine, and scold. Chocolate? Scolding and praising is actually really useful. It's not as obvious, but it does work really well. Because just the sheer act of scolding when they fail. And praising when they win, just doing that simple activity encourages them to try harder. Now, how does that actually relate in the game? Well, usually it just refers to them Um, listening better. But it can also improve their accuracy and damage. It's not much, it's like, I think it's like 3 or 5% improvement for the next round. So it's really not that much significantly what? Yeah, from a significance perspective. But can't make a difference. I mean, let's get she's able to do chain attacks. With relatively low accuracy. And always the thing that she's willing to do. Here we go. So that's 2 stars for her, I believe. That's her second star. Let's see. Check real quick. Everyone's schedule is good. So yeah, she's got 2 stars now. So medal is today. Make sure that he's not tired. This tag team is gonna be Dustin Flipper. That'll be good. And if that passes, then this one can be Flipper. Oh, not Flipper. It's gonna be Fuzzy Wuzzy. But going forward, obviously. No, there's not going to be one. Between now and the next official, that's it. It's just the one match that Flipper's going to be in. After the official, we can put Flipper on the docket. I'm more concerned about Melmetal. Because he's got 3 matches. He is tired. Let's make sure he's not. He's what I'm more worried about. Because he only has 3 matches. Between now and his next breakup. So, that's a huge issue potentially. No, we're good. Alright, let's make sure he's fed. So, we are currently he likes screws, but he doesn't want screws today. That was screw anyway. His biggest problem is accuracy, so. But we'll proceed to the competition. Yes. And then we'll see how he ranks out. It's always a fun one to see how they come out and how they rank up. So, no, I'm gonna let him do this one on his own. I'm not really concerned about it. I don't really need him to be a B rank. But his stats are doing good. Unfortunately, as his stats are actually really good. Yeah, he's well into the next rank for stats. But his accuracy is much to be desired. And his attacks are all really expensive. So it makes it really hard for him to win. Which is a shame. Because if he had at least one or two cheaper attacks, then he could actually do something. Even if they're intelligence attacks, there needs to be something. And that's his problem, is he doesn't have any cheap attacks. They're all like 30 and more. It's horrible. Oh, and that's just bad luck. Horrible luck. As I expect him to eventually make B rank. I don't expect him to make A rank before I have to retire him. But his stats would be good. So that when he does pass on his genes, it'll be a good, solid rank up for somebody. It's okay. Don't really care. It's more of a, how's he doing? Where is he at? Do we need to tweak him? So his big thing is he needs to really focus on accuracy. I'll adjust him. So what we'll do is we're going to put him into an accuracy heavy. Leave the now that can be that was a life blade. So we really want at least shadow boxing. Yeah. So that puts him extremely heavy between now and his next two matches. See if we can get his accuracy up to something reasonable. He's good, he's good, he's good. Yeah, okay. Focus. All on accuracy. I mean, he's not gonna get the stars he needs, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and feed Purple Lizard. Because he's getting down to that hungry state. Now, good to go there. Now. Oh, he's fine. What's she doing? Oh, yeah, last week she was meditating. It's fine. Yep, good there. Okay, so he wants food. Because he's up this week. And we'll see how his stats rank out. Now I'm hoping that he can actually get to that A rank this round. He's just had bad luck with the tournaments, even though he had the advantage of starting as a D. He's just had some bad luck with the fights. That's a big shame. I thought he would shoot straight to A. But he's had some issues. Just not being able to pull it together. And this constant chain that they do. Which is new in this last rotation. It's not something they were doing before. But we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, missed the counter. Thank you. That's a good thing. I really don't want to lose. I don't have to. Because he really is an A-rank monster at this point. He's just getting his matches to show his stats. Now, granted, he's only just barely A-rank. Let's be honest. Definitely needs more accuracy. But we're going to have to... Ooh, good dodge. But we're definitely going to have to work on his accuracy, just like no metal. Really? Ouch! That was painful. Still won though. I think my next round of monsters, I might just do like an all accuracy build monster. Done some all speed ones. In fact, I've got two that I'm going to be breeding. But I don't think I've done one that's got really insane accuracy. Oh. Ow. Ow, that was definitely an ow. That was definitely an ow. Okay. Bye-bye. Definitely don't need to get back up. Because we want to get this A rank. That means I need at least 4 wins. Because that's the trick of this. You need 4 wins. If you don't have 4 wins, you don't stand a chance. Because the winner will have 4 wins. Sure. Robo Bunny decided to butt pop me. I have a 65% hit rate. Ouch! Oh! Woo! Woo! Come on! We win. That was luck. That was pure luck, and I'll take it. I'll definitely take that. Pure luck? Yes, please. Alright, so we've already won this match. So, because the bunny has 4 wins, but only 1 KO, I have 4 wins with 4 KOs, so we don't really care about this match. We win? Great. If not, we're still winning. We still won. This is not a huge stress out for us. Oh no, it fell asleep. What the heck was that about? I have no clue what the sleeping thing was about. I think that's one of those things that allows it to restore health or something. It's either that or restores health or guts or something like that. There's a couple of those types of abilities. Not many. Most of the monsters don't have one at all. But some of them do. Like, the Pixie group, they have one that allows them to gain health. Now, it's a long-range attack. And that's... Okay, so yeah, he's tired, but he's okay. He doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. She's okay. He's okay. Good to go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Works for me. So, let's check everybody's food intake. Nope, you're good. I think she's gonna be... Yeah, she's hungry. No one. I just want her filled. That little tiny pixie just sucked that in. What is she, a relative of Kirby? My goodness. He's good, he's good. She must be related to Kirby. She can just suck a melon like that and like that. Slurped it up in one gulp. Alright, so, tag team, here we go. And if this one wins... You know what? Yeah, no commands. If we win on this, then, we're good to go on the next official match. Alright. Sweet. Alright. He's adult, which is you get basically a free attack. And it's a double attack because we have a team up. That was humiliating. That would have to be humiliating to get whacked out like that. I mean, absolutely devastating. But it is what it is. Alright, so it is the... Okay, these are interesting combos. Can we have a team up? She blocked it. Good. There it is. That's what I wanted. Oh, what a waste. Thank you. Ooh, knocked him out quick. He's team up ability. Nice. Ouch. It's okay. Good, she got out of the way. Good, good, good. Alright, it's good. That wet. Not bad. Let's do the cheap attack. See if we can spam through this. And beat him up with that. Oh, yeah, guard. But she just kicked right through it. Nice. Just getting kicked around through your defensive attacks. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. So that means she's good for the next official. I'll put her on the ticket. That'll work. Okay then. I can live with that. So that makes it life so much easier. Lucia. Excuse me, is Phayne home? Oh, you're from Emo, aren't you? Yes, my name is Luca. Oh, Lucia. So you remembered me then. The two of you have become very popular in Torval. We've received a mountain of fan mail. Okay, cool. Really? Okay. Indeed, I've brought them with me. Let's have a read. At the last competition, I saw Phayne. You changed those dirty clothes this instant. Oops. And that frazzled hair. Oh, I don't want my boy to imitate. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, this isn't the right one. Here it is. Right here in my hand, see? The assistant Rio stood there, drooping her head during the fight. No advice, no nothing. Oh. I hate to say it, but I think she's useless. Oh my. Again, the nasty gram mail. But this girl can't win for losing. I have tons of fan mail for you. Really, I just brought the wrong ones, you see. Oh my, I'm sorry. I'll bring them next time. Sorry. It's okay. Why don't you just forget it? Right, Rio? I'm useless. Don't worry about it, Rio. Let's get started. I love the side stories in this. They really are fantastic. So he's tired, but he's resting, so that's fine. He's tired, but he's resting, so that's fine. He don't matter. She don't matter, but she's resting. That's good. Alright, now, calendar. So, this official is Constance. If she's good to go to C, Melmetal will not. Even if you place it, gets here and here, he's not going to have enough stars for this one, so that's fine. And Fuzzy Wuzzy only needs one star. So if he gets this one next week, then I can give this one to Flipper. Because he's not going to need it for his own. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll probably give it to Reaper. Just to see how he does at the B rank. Since the B ranks are a lot harder to find. So, I don't have as many of those available. Yep, go ahead and trade. I don't want to squander the bees and higher when we actually have monsters who could actually use them. So, no one's over there, no one's over there. Alright, so let's check to see if anybody's hungry. Nope, nope, nope. Let's go ahead and feed you. See, this week he wants screws. Whereas last week he wanted meat. Interesting, he's just weird. This particular monster's really weird. But, you know, what you gonna do? We go with the monster we got. And I'm hoping that we can get enough monsters into the A rank that we can get into that dungeon. Nah, we're gonna let him fight on his own. We'll see how he does on his own. Now he's been raising his accuracy. So, see, his accuracy now is better. It's not fantastic though, but it is better. So, and this really isn't a good test of his accuracy anyway, because he's fighting another heavy beetle. Since they have the same attacks, they have. Yeah. See, I don't have that attack. That one is 16? I don't have that one. For whatever reason, I just don't have that attack. I'm gonna have to go back through his attacks just to check. But I don't think he has that attack. Maybe it's because his sub is night instead of rock. Yeah, that could be a thing. Could be part of it. So I'm not sure. But we won, so I think maybe that's Suezo. Yeah, it is. It's Kara. Oh, I'm just let him go. Let the computer do it. See, and let's see how he actually responds. So that's good. His stats are actually really good. His power's a little low. That's okay. Because his accuracy and his defense are good. His health is good. I could use a little more speed, but I'm okay with what he's got so far. Still need a little more accuracy. And I want him to have a 300 health, so. Nice hit. That was a good hit. I'm happy with that hit. Good dodge. Even though he doesn't have a lot of agility, he still dodged pretty good. Oh, he got the defense. Nice. Nice. Now can he get that last good hit in? And it's enough. Good. So yeah, a couple weeks of accuracy was all we needed. I think I'm gonna keep him on it for another month though. I think that would be the best option, is to keep him on accuracy for the next 2 months. I think that'd be the best option for him. Alright, so right, so I think he has this one life blade here, the rest of its accuracy. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, he's okay. Everything else is good. Camera, so that was a good thing. So leave him there. Hopefully, we can get Buzzy through his first official. And that'll make him happy. And that'll make me happy. If we can get through that official first try, and I have to wait another 2 months, I'll be happy about that. Oh, she's good. He's good. He gets food because he's fighting this week. And I don't want him being hungry. Then he's good, okay. So we're getting there. It's slow, but we are actually getting through the hurdles that we need to get through. Hopefully, we can get through this and have relatively minimal issues. That would be the ideal solution. Aim to complete this, and then... Oh, that was... That was tight. I dodged it. Okay, we can live with that. Ow, that's not too bad. It's fine. That's not good. Ow! Ow! Oh, come on, box. Get him out of the way. Oh, bollocks. Come on. You know you can do this. Good, 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 good. We have a really high accuracy. It won't let us hit. So annoying. We're sitting at 60%. And it will not let us hit. That is so messed up. His defenses aren't that high. That fight was total RNG BS. His speed, his defense, none of it were high enough that he should have been deflecting every single attack. That is such garbage. This is one of those cases where they just set the game up to have a cheat mode. An instant win button to annoy the player. That's all. That's all it is. Really? Get down. Stay down. As his stats were the exact same. And we had no problems hitting him. No, it's a very common thing that they do in video games. In order to make it quote-unquote fair or difficult, rather than actually giving you a real challenge that's a fair fight. Ooh, wow, that's a crazy amount of damage. That was a crazy amount of damage. Come on. Thank you. Oh, you little bugger, just go lay down. Go take a nap. Rather than letting the statistics actually play out the way they should, every once in a while they throw in a nonsensical opponent that has a completely different AI that either dodges everything you throw at it, or it defends everything that you throw at it. In game development circles, they call it giving you a challenge. But in games like this, that's not a challenge, it's just there to annoy the hell out of you and to upset you as a player. Oh, thank you. And like this guy's gonna dodge probably every attack I throw at him. Oh. Might actually... stand a chance. Oh. Nope. It decided not to dodge and defend every attack. I'm surprised. I expected it to. After that lizard pulled the cheat card. And we need 4 wins. I need to win in order to beat Eden and the other one down there. This is a gel. This way is so nice. Come on. Let me get in range. The attack I want to use. Because it's got really good accuracy. That puts us in the win. Yay. Sweet. 4 wins, 4 KOs. Let's see, 1 KO ahead of second place position. That's good. I can live with this. You make this work. Now. No, we'll want to do this. So he's resting this week, that's good. He's resting this week, that's good. He doesn't matter, he doesn't matter, Now. This one can go to Reaper. Yes, that's what I want. So if we can have that one. That one. Skip that one. You cheaty little bugger. He's gonna have to go with no metal. Okay. I can live with that. But that's just official. It's you and Dust. That's gonna be you and you. This is to November, that's but December. Free week in December. That's Flipper. That's gonna be a free week too. And this one's gonna be a probably gonna be Dust. But we'll see. I think Mehmet will be done with his by that point. And she'll be doing hers. He's hungry, so let's give him some food. Potatoes are good. Suck that potato down. Now let's see where everybody else is at. Okay, he's good, he's good. He's good. She is hungry. So let's give her... I have 1 honey toast, so she can have that. If nothing else, we can get out of our inventory. We really don't need it. Alright, next week. Now, this competition is Melmetal. And we've been letting him do his own fights. So we'll see how that works out. And it's been doing okay. Now I'm focusing on some more accuracy. You're gonna quit. But we'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week, we'll take that opponent quitting. And then we'll go ahead and do this. And see how he does. His accuracy is getting really good. But he can still dodge. I don't know, I think I'm gonna do a monster that's gonna be like focus on pretty much nothing but accuracy. I think I'm gonna be at least a second generation or third generation monster that I do that with. That'd probably be because they don't have decent starting stats in general. I'll be working on cleaning up the stats that are weak, which is going to be accuracy and it's going to be defense. Because those are two that I tend to not spend a lot of time on because they matter, but they don't matter as much. Base attack and speed tend to be the ones you have to worry about more, and health are the ones that you need to worry about more usually. So, but we're doing good, so. And I was surprised he actually won that last fight. I didn't expect him to. Really didn't. But you won it. Okay, so this guy here, Neil, we will more than likely lose. He's actually an S rank. And yes, they do happen in the game. And the longer the time goes on that you play, the more of them you'll run into. The developers put them in to throw you off. To remind you that the opponents will get harder with time. Not significantly harder, not really. The only thing they really gave it was a high attack and a high hit point count. So while the hit points are significant, it's not overly accurate. It doesn't have a high defense. It doesn't have a high speed. So it tends to take hits more often. And if you notice, it had a high power, but all of its attacks are intelligence. So they're not going to do a lot of damage because the attacks and the stats are on the wrong trace. So it's one of those things mentally it throws you off. But the only set that actually matters in that is the hit points. It actually doesn't matter if you win the for the other stat. His power set doesn't matter. Because all of his attacks are intelligence attacks. It's just doing enough damage to get through that 600 hit points. And that's rough unless you're running an ARS rank monster at that point. And most of the time you're not. You're running a CB. You're an in-game. It's not impossible to beat him, so. It's just inconvenient. That's all. Nothing too hard. Nothing too crazy. Oh, the Gadget Man's back. Everything to praise. Yeah, we're good. I don't need any gadgets this week. I'll be back in a couple months. Schedule. Let's go ahead and give him a rest. We've been running him pretty hard. Between the tournaments and all the heavy accuracy training. So, and I don't really want him to be too destroyed. So yeah. Let's do the calendar check. So Fuzzy Wuzzy is good for the official. He is not going to the official. She is going to the official. That would be his. That would be them. That's Reaper. That's Reaper. That's Flipper. Okay, so we're good through November. Works for me. That was beautiful power. I think he can stop with the power though. I do, I think. I did not want to scold him. Oh well. What's done is done. I wanted to give him food. She's good, he needs food. Beef. Yeah, I wish the scold wasn't between praise and food, because you use the praise and the food way more often than you use the scold. Alright. And again, Reaper tends to do better if I do a hands-off approach. So, we're going to do this. As a hands-off approach. Because he tends to do better that way. It's just the way his AI rolled out. See, I have that one stat, which is like S tier. And the rest of his stuff is like just barely B. So I really need to focus on other statistics. But what I want to do is I want to keep driving that speed stat. Because he's going to be bred with Tig, who's a speed. And I really want that speed stat to be way up there. When they breed, so that I can get really hammering on a different stat. So I've got two different strategies I'm doing right now for training. First is a more balanced approach. So the ants and the ones that are being bred into the ants are more balanced. The second approach is I'm doing it with Tig, and I'm doing it with the Reaper, and that's to focus on the speed stat. Match? No? Oh, no, quit. Wow. Okay. So by doing that, and by trying to test out these two methods, so like cram up one stat up on a monster, and then the next round cram up another single stat, and see how that plays out. Will it play out well? I don't know. But we're going to see. Come on, Reaper, you can do it. Because like the next round of this monster, we're going to be raising speed, because I want to keep that as high as possible, and doing accuracy. And obviously doing some hit points and whatnot along the way. But hammering accuracy is his second step. And seeing how that goes. So he is, I would say he's definitely A rank, which is good. Because it means that we can try to do that forest run. Alright, so let's check everybody. Nobody's doing squat this week. Everybody can rest this week, that's fine. Calendar, so yeah, we're good. December's gonna be a good month for us to do that, the adventure. We're not gonna get there tonight though. I don't think. Because there's so many tournaments going on right now. Between now and December. But, when we get back next week, we'll be able to basically take the month of December off the tournaments for the most part. I will still probably do a couple of them, but we will be able to focus on some slightly different activities. Like the one who will definitely be in there is the B and A. So, not doing anything this week. It feels like a waste to not go into the dungeon, but considering I have a big tournament this week, the last thing I want to do is take Fuzzy Wuzzy into a dungeon and then have him get injured in the dungeon. That is literally the last thing I want to do, so. really want this A rank. That's probably the most important thing to get this A rank. It's definitely gonna be interesting, but like I said, getting the A ranks is probably the most important thing to do. Oh no. Oh, good defense. Good defended. Oh wow, Copley has no defense. I can dig that. That's good. Essentially, devastating offense, no defense. That's good. Because I really don't want to have to deal with staggering defenses that are tweaked against me. Alright, this robot, these are a little tricky because they sometimes have like super dodge, even when they don't have it in their stats. So we always have to worry about the computer playing dirty, and they didn't this time. So that's fine with me. Yeah, I love how my stats are solidly A stats. Definitely solidly A stats. Wow, that didn't do much damage at all. I love when those attacks just did like absolutely devastating damage. Okay, this guy's gonna have absolutely silly defense stats, isn't he? Yeah, this is the guy who the AI decided to jank with and make unfair. Come on. There's always one in every round of matches. There's always one with the AI sets to an unfair advantage. Differences. The difference is nobody really has a lot of wins. That's kind of staggering. Ow. These guys are crossed with the fish people. Come on, one more attack. This should be good. Good? Good? Good. So there we go. Ah, Copy did win. Okay, so we have to have that one win. Alright. So we need to have this win in order to win. Yeah, we have commands for depart. And hopefully, this one plays fair. It won't. I don't expect it to play fair. However, looks like it might. It did. I'm impressed. I'm actually really impressed it played fair. I expected it to cheat. Alright, so that puts us in the winning. That makes us A rank. That was our goal. Get at least one A rank today. So now we're actually back where we actually are supposed to be. Having monsters that are in that AS range. Finally. So it's taken us... What? This is week 18? I believe? Hold on, what were we doing? 18? I didn't put it up on the board today. 19. This is rank 19. So. Alright. Check out and see if who's tired, who's not. Alright, good. Calendar. No. Obviously we can't do this one. But it does mean that we need to take into consideration these A's. Because that's going to be important. I'll hold. Because right now it's currently this one here. And it's really more for metal than for dust, but... Alright, let's get this week out of the way. So we can get Dust her next rank. And he's okay. Oops. And he's hungry. We got potato. Potato. No tomatoes or tomatoes though. It is drinking with tomatoes and tomatoes. But we have potatoes. Alright, so he did really good. So let's give him a salmon. He earned that salmon. Makes him happy. I'm happy, he's happy. Alright, so that gives us the next week. It's been so long since we've had an A rank. So nice. So we have 2 A ranks in our nest. One is actually scheduled as an A rank, the other one is not. But he'll get there. Alright. So. Dust is up. And she's doing really good, so. I'm happy with that. I mean, her stats could be improved. But it's okay. She's not doing too bad. Stat-wise. I'd like to see her stats a little stronger. Definitely more accuracy, more hit points. But she's getting there. And that's what she's focusing on. She's splitting between hit points, her intelligence and her accuracy. Now at some point I'm probably gonna break off that and give her a little more speed. Because that would make more sense, too. Give her some more speed so she can dodge better. So the question is, do you need defense and accuracy? The answer is kind of yes and kind of no. If you have a super high speed, defense and speed rather, you have a super high speed, then your monster can dodge. Super high defense, then your monster can block and not take damage. But if you have both really high, then you get both rolls. So you get the speed roll and the defense roll. And that makes a huge difference. Problem is, getting both of them high enough to be actually effective is hard. Because you're probably going to be sacrificing literally everything else. At least on a first generation monster. Now, if you're on your second or third generation, ooh, I did not want to do that. And he countered. That is not the attack I wanted. There it goes. But that's okay. Because at that point, you're going to have good solid stats to begin with. Like a Fuzzy Wuzzy. His whole left side is solid. Because he came in with good stats over there. But when I mix Tig and the Reaper, they're gonna have an insane speed base. Because they're both high speed monsters. And we're gonna give them a speed boost. So that we can just make that be floored. I don't want to have to touch speed once on that monster when I'm raising it. And to be honest, I don't care. He can do whatever he wants. He's already won the match. So he can do whatever he wants. We'll see how he does without any assistance. We'll see how she does. She's already won her official, so it doesn't matter. Let's see how the AI does. I want her speed higher, so she can do that more often. Man, I tried. Okay, she's going for a long range attack. Mid range? Fast? Okay, what are you doing here? I'm not sure what the AI is doing. Except just flying around. That was good. That was solid. Nah, you more crap. Not quite enough. So, ouch. There's one more attack. Come on. And the last hit point. This is painful to watch. It's absolutely painful to watch. Lost because the AI would not attack. Ah, joy. I mean, it didn't matter because I already won the tournament, but it's just the point. Yeah, the AI in this is questionable sometimes. Sometimes it's really fantastic, sometimes it's really weird. It either spams attacks or doesn't attack at all. That's all good. So she is now a C rank. It's gonna be his next one. Yeah. We have to go that way. Again, we have to go that way. Because these are so rare. I have exactly 3 chances to get a star between now and that official. And that's not good. And like here, Reaper already has 1 star, so that's 2. That one we can't compete in. Oh, wow. I don't know, is Dust gonna be able to pull together enough wins? Nope. No, because Fuzzy Wuzzy's has to have all of them for the A rank. No medal can though. As long as he wins this one here, we should be okay. It's gonna be tight over the next few weeks. That was beautiful. His accuracy is just insanely beautiful now. Alright, so he's tired, that's fine, doesn't matter. He's fine, he's hungry. So food, sewage. Give you some fishy. And that works. And he's hungry. Potato. That'll keep him happy for a couple of weeks. And then he's good. Okay. So the first week of December is gonna be like our best bet to get everybody and send them on down to that B dungeon. I'll let Flipper do his own thing. I don't mind. There's that. Nope, Flipper can do his own thing. I don't mind it. The AI is pretty good. Okay, so now watch this guy. He's got a lot of health, he's got a lot of intelligence. So the question is, does you notice, all of his attacks are physical. So he's got a bunch of health, but he's gonna do normal damage. Versus the other one that we see at the C rank, who's the other way around. He's got 600 hit points, and he has a big spike over in his physical, his power. Dude, just beat the tar out of him. Just whack, 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 whack. Just beat that dude up. Just beat him up. Good girl. Beat him up. Just make him see the bottom of the fat flipper. It's the reverse. He's using all intelligence attacks, but he has high power. It's a psych out to the player. It makes you think the guy's gonna be a lot harder than it really is when all you're fighting is hit points. It's really not that bad. I didn't notice it the first time I saw those two. I was more panicking about the fact that their stats were through the roof and their hit points were insane compared to everybody else. And then I realized that it really isn't that bad because the offensive stat that deals damage is the wrong one for the attacks that they're using. So that makes a huge difference. Right, so the Beatles up this week. Alright. Beetle better make it, because I passed him up previously when I promoted Reaper. Oh, there she is. Couldn't see her. When she's floating like that, it's kind of hard to see her. As I passed up for Reaper, because Reaper's stats were just better off. Because he was a little more focused, he was just being more effective in combat. And again, we're gonna let him go. Sweet. That means he only has one fight to screw up. That's fantastic. So he'll be good. Means that oh, that hurts. That hurt. They nailed it. That's good. So like I said, for the first week of December, we're going to go into... Ow, I think I'm going to lose this fight. I do think I'm going to lose this fight. It's because nobody reminded me to go check his attacks. That was the problem, we didn't check his attacks. That was lovely. Now the question is, can he get... He needs to hold out for 30 seconds, or he needs to get one more attack in. Which comes first? 20 seconds, we're doing good. Okay, that's bad. But we're still ahead on hit points. Nope, we're still okay. That was a little close, but not bad. That actually wasn't bad at all. I was actually surprised he made that. Alright, so that changes how we plan our next couple of weeks. I think I'm actually finishing that. So let's check his attacks, just to be sure. Yeah, this one belongs up here. Right, because this one uses 40 guts. That's 16, that's 27. That's 25. And while it does do S damage, it does only have a D hit rate. So what I'll do is I'll swap it out for this one. I'll put that in there. We'll do that. That 16 is really needed. So on the calendar this week, Reaper's up. Next week, Fuzzy Wuzz is up. And then we have this week of December. That I'm going to clear and take Fuzzy Wuzzy, Reaper, and Melmetal. I'm going to go try that new dungeon. That we haven't cleared yet. Since all of them are in that B rank minimum. So. Since he's not doing anything. Let's add in put a balance in. Since working his accuracy and his life. And then move the sandbag to that week. She's not going, so it doesn't matter. He's not going, so it doesn't matter. I just want to have these three resting that week. Alright. So we're making progress. We're actually doing really well. And I'm really happy with the way all the monsters are leveling up. Yeah, she can have higher drop. It's not going to be worth much for her food, but it gets them out of my inventory. Yeah. What's banana? Alright. She can have a banana. I do that sometimes. But they actually want more than one item. It's unusual. And every once in a while they do that. I do have to say that, considering the time period, the developers really did put thought into the monsters having quirks. And having different wants, desires, needs, and even reacting differently, like trying to attack as often as possible, or trying to be as conservative as possible, or whatever. It's interesting to see, because there are monsters that are distinctly like that. Unfortunately, part of that is also them setting up monsters that have lower stats and then just being insane in dodging or defense or accuracy or whatever. It's part of the way they designed it. I find it annoying, but so if it was every monster, it'd be completely different, but it's not. And each tournament, you tend to only have like one monster that, in the round robin tournaments, you have one monster that has like really high stats or has a quirky offense or defense. So you only have one. That's good. It makes it reasonably fair. For the player, but it also gives them that one challenge match that they know is going to be more difficult. Or at least be a nuisance. Even though the stats are typically the same for each match. Within a tier. They flew a little bit, but for the most part, the stats are almost always evenly distributed, and occasionally these fellow goods, but yeah, good luck trying to hit him. Anything under an A rank's not gonna have a stand chance at hitting this guy. Which is kind of the point. Make him as hard to hit as possible. Because if you can't hit or do damage to him, what does it matter? He's going to win by attrition. Especially if you give him a good accuracy. I mean, he needs to have better accuracy. His damage is okay, but he definitely needs more accuracy. But it's coming up, so. Yeah, that's not good. What's the AI doing? Okay. You gonna attack? That's good. I feel like it's gonna weigh out the whole timer. Attack once and just weigh out the timer. Be kind of weird. But I wouldn't put it past the computer. The AI is kind of weird that way. It's not likely, but it is weird that way. It's kind of odd to see what it does. But it's okay. So, this is a we have to win in order to win. But I doubt we're going to have a problem with it. Because it's been doing real well in general. So, I'm not really concerned about Reaper not winning. Be annoyed if he doesn't win. That's true. I will be annoyed if he doesn't win. But I don't see it being an issue. You should be able to just chew through these guys pretty good. Should be a fairly easy chew. He's getting there. This is one more attack. Nice, his defense took it. Oh, that was bad. There it goes. No issues. Didn't expect any. It's because that's super high speed. He recovers fast. He dodges. So it's a win-win. It's definitely a win-win for us. Like I said, we're making good progress with the monsters. We're finally back to where we can actually do story for the first time in a long time. We can actually try and do a story. You actually do the next part of the story. I've been stuck on this one spot. It's horrible. Because right as I was getting monsters capable of doing this dungeon, they retired. Twice. We got through it the first time, then we had to go through it. And right before we were going to go through the second time, I had my monsters retire. And then when we finally got monsters capable of going back in there, I had to retire. So now we've actually moved 3 monsters to where they can go into that dungeon comfortably. And should be able to anyway. Alright. It's a round robin. Sure, I'll give commands. Debating if I want to give commands or not, but we'll give commands. The ant's very responsive. Oh my gosh, these stats are silly. I forgot how silly these stats were. Wow. I just got flattened. By a Titan-sized emoji. One more attack is my what I use. Beautiful. Those stats are nuts! Oh my goodness, I forgot how nuts the Class A stats were. Because they are absolutely bonkers. And they're absolutely bonkers stats. I forgot about that. I mean, his stats that are up there are Class A. But his defense and his speed are just nothing, man. I like this dragon bird. It gives me a rock feel in Dungeons and Dragons. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I love you. Just keep sucking up. Just keep soaking that damage. bad. It's bad. Missed it. Nice. Good. Our defense held. Oh my goodness. I was worried about that one for a minute. That one actually worried me. Because he had solid enough defense that he could have deflected us. Alright, so here's the duck. These are always a pain in the butt. They usually have pretty solid defenses too. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Can you get another one off? No. Alright. Good defense. Defense. Come on. Good defense. Good defense. Lovely. One more attack. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We stand a chance of getting that S rank if we keep this up. Stand a chance of getting that coveted S rank right off the bat. I am really liking this. Our odds of getting through this and actually making that S rank. This is gonna be a tough one though. So this guy's got some serious defense. I'm sure he's got a hard shell on top of already having a high defense rating. Oh, that hurt! Because I don't have a high agility or a high defense. It's a catch-22 for me. Oh, I tried. Oh my goodness. It wouldn't let me in. I tried to counter. Wouldn't let me. Alright, well we knew that one was gonna be a 50-50. Alright, so we need to beat Joanna in order to win. Because he lost to Jaeger. Oh, that's cool. That's the undead one, the Reaper with the fairy. I like that look. The trick is I just have to get through her. There we go. Oh, she got back up. I'm not happy about that. Oh no. It's kind of super defense mode. But it's not gonna do it. It's just gonna auto defend constantly. And not give me the chance to do anything. honest, I'm dead. It didn't matter. If the attack hit, I was toast anyway. It's okay. It's fine. Trying to get that in the first time you got up here was a long shot to begin with. So it's not a big deal. Everybody's on rest this week. Alright. So so the question is, do I want to do that today or not? Because if I go to the dungeon today, it's going to be probably 45 minutes. I think I'm not going to. I'm going to save that for next week. Oh wait, I have to. It's this week. Crap. Sorry. I went on into the week and I can't save here. Okay. So I have no choice but to go this week. Okay, into the ruins. And who are we gonna take? You. Oops. Okay, those are our 3 monsters. Wait, can I take more than 3? Nope. Okay. Yes. Now, granted, the Metal is the weakest, and I don't expect him to do well in here. But considering we haven't been in here for a while, I really wanted to get in here and see what the fights look like. I know the rank B, but it doesn't mean anything. A rank B that can kick your butt isn't good. Beautiful. Beautiful. He does fine against that one. I think we're going to get a ton of experience in here. It's just going to be amazing. Okay. Chest. Junk toy doesn't matter. In this case, we're going for depth. I want to know how far we can go down. I want to get as deep as possible. Yeah, push that limit. It's an important thing because while we could go for mapping, I really want to get a little deeper. Man, I'd love to map the whole thing and get all the stupid treasure chests out of that. But if I focus on that... Okay. Alright. Where's that at? So we opened a door somewhere. We don't even know where. Hold on. I don't think that was that, but it could have been. Not sure. Oh. No, we'll just go down and, if we find one of those again, we'll check the room and see if it's got any blocked off passages. And that'll be the kind of like the telltale if it's that room or if it's anywhere in the dungeon. Because it could be anywhere on the floor. I don't know. First time we've run into that particular mechanic. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so nothing there. Let's go ahead and make the Louis. Let's go to the left and see what we got down here. Okay. So there's a chest over there. Set it before we got into the fight. And I can deal with that. Alright, so this is the Skull Mute. That didn't do a lot of damage, but it is a nasty attack. I can see that would be a definite nasty attack. Would not want to find that in a dark alley. There we go. We are solid. Good to go. Alright. Now. Okay, so nothing there. Now go. Not even use any of those items. I haven't found it to be overly useful. Whoa! I think that's... I don't know what that was. It's the robot, I'm sure. I'm sure it's the robot as the base. And then probably, the yellow ant or... Yeah, probably the yellow ant. Dark flame. Okay. So, Reaper got a new attack. That's good. Happy with that. Let's look around here. See what's back here. A pillar. Alright. Alright, so check with them now. Alright, so I don't have anybody that has high search. I know Dust does. She has high search and water search, which is kind of weird. But she does have water search. But none of these guys have water search. They have dirt search, fly, I think that's it. Oh, let's check real quick. So we have dirt search. He has none. He has flight ride. Right, so no one has high search. So we have flight and we have dirt. Which Flight's got its own usage, but I don't know how useful it's going to be in this particular dungeon. Because typically the flights used to go over like water. Nah, it could have like crevasses or something that you could use it for. That's always a thing. There's always that potential. You also can use it to get over barriers. So it's like there's a barrier on the ground that you would have to really go around. You can fly over those small hedgerows or a fallen column in this case, in order to see where the exit is. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. What's that over there? Alright, so go this way, and there's our exit. So there's nothing there or there. Nope, we're good. So we're gonna go down to the 3rd floor. We're actually doing really good. Considering we only have one that is A, one that should be A, and one that is definitely a B. So we're not doing too bad. And our one solid A, which is Fuzzy Wuzzy, is doing all the work. And he's doing a fantastic job of it. So I'm not gonna swap him out or anything. I like that. Mainly because I really want to keep the others in reserve for if he gets really low. High counter. Spinning bang. Spin bang. There. That's high counter. Alright, gotta find out. What is this? High counter. Increases the number of counterattacks. Okay. So if we let him auto, which is what we've been doing, he should counter more often. That's useful. That really is a useful trait to have when you do auto battling. It's not useful if you do manual battling. High counter is not useful for that respect. But in an auto battling scenario, high counter is actually really useful. I can see the merits of that one. It's a really good benefit. Okay, so here's an example of where we can use fly. Though, I got smack dab into a Joker. Okay, he's got no defense, that's good. But he's got no defense. Oh, garbage. There we go. Oh my goodness, just get out of the way. Thank you. I don't really want to fight a Joker. They hit really hard. I know, because I have mine with me. And they do hit really hard. Alright, so we have a lake, a river here. Alright, not a big deal. So we will switch out to the beetle. Take him across the road. And speed stone. I really don't need stones. They're really not a high priority for me to collect. I have like 10 of each now. Alright, well, we'll just keep on cruising down. I'm not really concerned about it. Oh, that's the stone duck. Beautiful. 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 And it's done. See, this is the way it should play out. And like I said, the last time I was here, I got my butt stomped. Because the monsters I had were not quite ready for A rank. And then these bees were just pummeling them. Like horribly pummeling them. So I guess we'll go left. And we'll continue going left. Just follow the left wall. The philosophy is, if you follow a wall and keep on going to it, then you'll always catch every room. In this case, though, you have to remember, if you get double T's, though, it's usually better to do the left and then the right, straight. The Mochi Knight. The Amorochi. Well, we're not down to the bottom of this dungeon, because we're still getting beans. And I'm pretty sure the bottom floors of this dungeon will probably have an A. I'm not 100% though. This may only be a B dungeon. And the fourth dungeon would be like an AS dungeon. Okay? So this is what you would consider a normal treasure room in a lot of games like this. So there should be like a treasure chest down here. And there is. And what do we got? Document number 20. Really, that was kind of a waste. I mean, we don't have that document, and that's fine. But I would have rather gotten a saucer stone or a gadget than just another document that we're missing. Alright, that's our rule. That's the rule we're going by. When we find the exit, we're going down. We're just going to keep on with that policy today. It does two things. One, it gives us the depth of the dungeon. Two, it gives us how far we are down to get to A-rank monsters, if we have A-rank monsters. And three, it helps because we're kind of short on hours, because I want to go a little short of that. So here we go. This is an AR order. Okay, so we do have A-rank monsters. I don't know if we're going to have another floor down here. Or if this is going to be like our bottom floor. It's possible this could be the bottom floor. I'm not sure though. And we did the last hit. Good job. So we are on the what floor now? 6th floor? 5th floor. So we're on the 5th floor. And this could be the last floor. I don't know. This is going to be a cave search. We don't have cave search. So that's useless. We haven't had a cave search since the first monster we had, which was Garu. That's why they gave him his fun fur. There we go. Back up. We're actually far more solid. He is way solid compared to the original, my original crew when I came down here. He is incredibly solid. But then again, I also think he's a second generation monster or third generation monster. I think if it's a second or a third. So we have to find out. They don't do parents in this game. So, don't know. But he's an ant and he is with Garu. So I think it's first generation. I think he's a blue ant or something. Because I think yellow ant, red ant, a yellow ant, this one. So I think if I had a if I raised a blue ant this time around. I know I had a blue ant in a different playthrough. I don't remember. That's fine. He doesn't have a lot of, his attacks do good damage. He just doesn't get a lot of, guts quickly. And his accuracy is horrible. So, that's the thing. But, the advantage is his speed is so high that he usually can dodge all the attacks. I missed. Oh, that was my fault. Oh, garbage. Just be gone with you. Just be gone with you. Thank you. I hate those ducks. Those 3-piece ducks are always a miserable fight. Always miserable. Ice Lord. Possibly can't. Jade Ice Lord. Then Ice Lord, yes. Meteor, okay. Okay. So that was actually a story fight, believe it or not. Because this is the story room. Question is, do you want to finish mapping the dungeon? Or do you want to do the story? Well, let's go ahead and do the story. This might be bad for my health. Let's pass on the story. Let's pass on that. I am not facing another duck. Not with this low health. And I doubt that's actually a story fight. Ah, this design is different. Rio, is it, some kind of writing? Well, let me see. Yes, it is. Just a second. Oh, go ahead and that's it. It's about the ancient age. Human technology created the Dark Ones and their lord, who led all living things into the war of all wars. Man and monster all fell into the hands of the Dark Lord, and thus began the Dark Age. One day, a young girl named and Lord Suzuku appeared. The girl united all living things, led the battle against the Dark Lord. Finally, the Dark Lord fell, and dark turned to light. But Lord Suzuku crumbled, and the girl slept infinitely. Seems kind of weird. It's all about a long lost age. The Dark Ones, the Dark Lord. I've never heard of such things. But I saw him in the vision. A towering black monster. I saw him. But why? What was that which I saw? Rio, calm down. Let's go home for today. We can look for clues later. Considering how much damage I took previously, leaving now was a good choice. So, odds are we're gonna have to go back in there. We'll have to go back in there at least one more time. Ah! Makaruji. I haven't talked to him in a while. The wise turtle of promise. The wisdom comes from inside his shell. Makaruji, what is that? Oh, Rio, how embarrassing. The weather is so nice, I thought I'd sing a song that I learned when I was young. No, I mean, what did you say about, Prominus? Prominus. Oh, of course, the wise turtle of Prominus. It's a monster that's also known as the living fossil. Monsters say that he knows all about past events and such. The wise turtle, who has lived longer even than Makaruji. Maybe I could talk to that monster about... Yeah, he might know about Rio's mystery. Let's check out the promise ruins once more. There it is. See? That's the go to the bottom of the dungeon and beat up the big bad boss. So that's where we are in the story. Can we actually do that? Maybe? I'm gonna save real quick. Save. And then I want to look at something. And then we're going to call it quits. So, we have alright, so if we look at the calendar, let's see, that is going to be Fuzzy Wuzzy and Reaper. And that's Dust. This will probably not be anybody. So, because the only thing I have that could go in there would be Melmetal and Dust, and I don't think Dust is capable of taking on a bee. I don't think she really has the stats for a bee. Reaper would be fine. Melmetal might be okay. But this is... Yes. Quick here on the competition was that week. Probably this one here. But that's 7 lines for that week. However, we're gonna have to try. Because, if we can manage to squeak out a win that week, then I can get Reaper his A rank right there. Now that's assuming this doesn't actually constitute a win for them. But it might. There's a good chance that we could win this match. And if we win that match, Reaper will get a star. So, if that's the case, then this is a free week. Otherwise, we have to pick this week up. And that one we can't do that, so that's gonna be Dust. This is an official. So, okay, so the last week in January is going to be an open week. That's the next time we're going to be able to go into the dungeon. Because this week we'll have that tournament. This week we'll have Dust. If Reaper doesn't get a star here, we'll do this tournament. If he does get his star, he's got his 3 stars, then this will be a week into the dungeon. This is Fuzzy Wuzzy's week. This is Melmetal's promotion week. Hopefully that will be Reaper's promotion week, so he goes to A rank. And this one should be an open week as well. So, the last week in December and the last week in January are our next 2 chances to go into the dungeon. Both of which we will see next week. So, that's who we are. With any luck, we'll be able to meet Mr. Turtle next week and continue the story. If not, we'll see how far we can get and how many promotions we can get. Thank you for watching. As always, I greatly appreciate everybody dropping in and visiting. Even if you don't talk and you lurk in the background, I still greatly appreciate you. So, thank you for visiting and have a good night.